Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mimi and thank you for tuning in. Well, today I decided to create this really easy glam look, and I was just feeling glamorous, so I said, you know what, let me just go full glam, full beat. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so I went ahead and I did my brows off camera. So I'm using my NYX Gotcha Cover Concealer. This is in the shade Golden. And I use that to clean up the brows. I'm also going to use that as a base for my eyeshadow. You always want to put a base down first. And if you see me looking like to the side, that's because I'm looking at the monitor to make sure I'm still in frame. Alright, so I'm going to put this all over my eyelid. This is going to serve as a base for my eyeshadow. And I love, love, love this concealer. Alright, so in order to prevent that concealer from creasing, I'm going to set it with my airspun translucent powder. I'm going to go in with that powder and I'm going to set that concealer before doing my eyeshadow. Alright. I'm going to be using my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to go in with the shade Venetian Red. And I'm using my Morphe M330 brush. I'm going to use this shade as my transition color. And again, I'm just focusing in this color in this area right here. My crease area and a little bit above my crease area. I'm going to take, let's see, this Real Techniques brush. This is the shading brush. It's just a little small dense brush. You can go in with my chocolate palette. I know it's dirty and it looks gross, but this is my favorite palette. So I'm gonna go into this shade. I don't know what shade this is. The names did rub off on it, but I'm gonna go into this purpley kind of brown shade, and I'm going to place this on my outer V right here in this area. I'm just patting it in before blending, and I'm also going to place it in this area, my inner corner. Now I'm going to be using my Morphe M518 brush. It's just this taper blending brush. I'm going to use that to blend out that purpley brown shade that I picked up from the chocolate palette. You can kind of see the halo effect starting to come about. I'm leaving this center area. I'm not putting any eyeshadow there just yet. I'm going to avoid that area. Okay, so now I'm going to be using this Smashbox palette. This is the Cover Shop Matte Eyeshadow Palette. And I'm going to be going in to this black shade, which is called Work It, with that same Real Techniques shading brush. And I'm going to go over that shade that we picked up from the chocolate palette. Go in with that same Morphe brush that we used to pick to blend out that purple shade. I need to figure out the name of that shade because I can't just keep calling it the purple shade, but this shade we used from the chocolate palette. And I'm going to blend out that black. I'm actually going to go ahead and switch brushes. I'm going to pick up a clean Morphe M441 brush. So I'm just going to use a clean brush to blend all those colors together. So I'm going to go back into that shade Venetian Red because I can see it's getting lost in the black. Go back over my crease area. And I'm going to be going into the shade, let's see, I'm going to be using Primavera. And I'm going to spray that shadow before applying it, just so it can be more pigmented. And I'm going to place this right on the center of my eye. Now I'm going to be using my e.l.f. gel eyeliner. I'm going to apply this to the waterline. So I'm going to be moving on to the face for now, and for foundation I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundation. I'm in the shade Cool Golden. This is my favorite foundation, hands down. And it's really hard to find a shade my color. Be sure to put it on your neck. But it's really hard to find a shade my color. I have weird undertones, and that's why I usually just stick to this, because I know it's my color. I know it works. But if you have any recommendations for me, if you have a similar skin tone to me, please link the shades down below and the name of the foundation and the brand. I did pick up the Fenty foundation, but this is too red on me. I need something just a little bit more yellow, so I might go back and try a shade lighter. This is in the shade 380, so I might try a shade or two lighter and mix it in with this and see if that makes a difference. So I'm using this brush that I got from Target, and it's just a really dense foundation brush. Use this brush to blend out my foundation. I do have oily skin, and this, I noticed this foundation is very hydrating, which is good for someone with drier skin. But since my skin is super oily, I do have to set it, or else I will look like a big grease ball. And make sure you blend it into your hairline. Okay, so I went ahead and damped my sponge. I don't know which concealer to use. This one kind of makes me like it's a little too pale for me. This is in the shade Biscuit, and this one is a little too yellow. But this is my favorite concealer at the moment, so I'm just gonna go in with this one. I notice that when I mix it, it looks good, but if I just use one or the other, I'm either too yellow or too pale looking. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix them. I'm using this matte concealer brush to apply that concealer. I like a bright under eye, so I'm being a little heavy-handed with this product. Now I'm going in with this NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. What is wrong with me today? And I'm going to pop that on. And I'm going to try something new today. I'm going to use that brush I use for foundation to blend this out as well and see what that does. That is a bright under eye. But today I'm going to be bold, and I'm going to be using this stick concealer. This is the NYX Wonder Stick. This is in the shade Deep. Just to add back some color into my face. So I look a little pale right now. I'm going to go on my airspun powder. That's where I get shiny, in my chin area. I'm going to be bronzing my face with this M.A.C Mineralized Skin Finish. Again, I'll have all the products linked down below. I'm using my Sedona Lace 376 brush. And I'm just going to, like I said, use this to bronze my face and add some color back to my face. Alright, so I'm going to move on back to the eyes. So I'm going to apply my liquid eyeliner and eyelashes off camera, and I'll be right back. I'm going to be using this NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick first, or I'm going to be lining my lips first with this M.A.C lip pencil in the shade Burgundy. And then on top of that, I'm going to be using this NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Lace Detail. And then on top of that, I'm going to be using this Fenty Beauty Gloss. With that NYX liquid lipstick, and I'm going to place this in the center. Oh, that's really pink. Really pink. Oh, we're just gonna go with it. So I'm not going to take it off. Let's see if this will bring it all together. I'm going to go on top with this Fenty gloss. Oh, that's so pretty. And it smells so good. Ah, gosh, this is... Whew, it smells like peaches. To finish off this look, I'm going to be setting my face with my Mario Badescu facial spray. Whew. And then I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown highlighter in the shade Bronze Glow. I'm going to smile and then apply this to the tops of my cheeks. Look at that glow, look at that glow. Okay, well, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.